Psychological manipulation rarely begins with pressure or confrontation or obvious control. It begins quietly, with comfort, with familiarity, with behaviors that feel natural, harmless, and easy to accept. That is why most people never notice when it starts. Manipulation does not attack the mind. It slowly guides it in psychology. This process happens through subtle mechanisms that bypass resistance and avoid triggering alarm. The mind does not feel threatened, so it does not defend itself. One of the most powerful mechanisms is emotional normalization. When a behavior repeats often enough, the brain adapts. What once felt strange or uncomfortable gradually becomes familiar, and what feels familiar feels safe. This is how boundaries begin to shift. Not suddenly, not dramatically, but quietly the mind stops asking questions, stops reacting, stops resisting. Another mechanism is gradual adjustment, small changes, minor compromises, tiny concessions. Each one seems insignificant on its own, so insignificant that it barely feels like a decision. But these small adjustments accumulate, and over time, behavior changes without conscious awareness. What you accept slowly expands. What you tolerate slowly increases. Manipulation also works through attention control, by creating emotional tension, followed by relief, distance, followed by closeness, coldness, followed by warmth. The mind becomes focused on relief, not clarity. Relief feels urgent. Clarity requires distance. And when relief becomes the priority, critical thinking weakens. The brain seeks comfort, not truth. Dependence grows quietly in the background. Another powerful mechanism is ambiguity. Manipulative behavior is rarely clear or direct. It lives in mixed signals: kindness, followed by withdrawal, support followed by silence, affection followed by distance. The mind dislikes contradiction, so it tries to resolve it. It searches for explanations. It fills in gaps. It assumes responsibility, and in doing so, it adapts to confusion. Over time, the brain begins to prioritize emotional stability over accuracy. It chooses what feels predictable over what is true. This is not a flaw. It is a survival function. The human mind is designed to adapt, to preserve balance, to reduce discomfort, even when that balance is artificial, even when it slowly erodes autonomy. This is why psychological manipulation often goes unnoticed. Not because people are weak, not because they are careless, but because the mind is doing exactly what it was designed to do: adapt, normalize, stabilize, understanding. These mechanisms is not about fear, it is about awareness. When you understand how the mind adapts, you regain distance. Distance restores perspective. Perspective restores clarity, and clarity restores control. In the next video, we'll explore the psychology of silent control and why silence can become one of the most powerful tools of influence. Subscribe to Dark Mind Theory and continue exploring the hidden patterns of human behavior.